Somewhere, at this very moment, there is a military nurse helping a patient in need. Somewhere, at this very moment, there is a military nurse assisting surgeons in an operation under hospital and battle conditions. An operation ranging from open heart surgery to the treatment of a skin abrasion. Somewhere, at this very moment, there is a military nurse introducing a father in uniform to the newest member of his family. This is their story. From Alaska to Hawaii, from North Africa to Japan, wherever there are men in the uniform of our country, you'll usually find nurses in uniform. This is an Army nurse. On duty in a hospital, she wears this uniform, a plain white cap, her officer's rank on one lapel, her caduceus on the other. This is an Air Force nurse. She wears a blue band on her cap, her officer's rank on both lapels, and her corps insignia over her left pocket. This is a Navy nurse. She wears her rank in stripes of gold braid on her cap, her corps insignia on one lapel, and her officer rank on the other. And while you'll seldom see military nurses of the different services together, you'll find each of them serving in many parts of the world. For military nursing offers a nationwide and worldwide career for all who choose it. Constantly on the move, a nurse in the armed forces finds the opportunities unlimited to increase her individual growth. Ask a military nurse what she thinks of her profession, and she'll tell you that military nursing is very much like civilian nursing. With enthusiasm, she'll tell you of the exciting opportunities military nursing offers. To work with outstanding medical people, the latest medical equipment, and of using the most advanced medical techniques in the saving of life and promotion of health. She'll tell you that the silence you hear in this operating room indicates teamwork, where the action of the hands of all is coordinated in a life-saving drama. And she'll tell you of the deep satisfaction she is experiencing, being a member of the military medical team, of knowing that her professional services are needed. And she means it. You can see it as she performs some otherwise routine duty. You can see it as she extends her professional knowledge in one of her classes. You can see it in an impromptu bedside clinic she herself may have suggested. You can see it as she reports a case study during one of the regular staff meetings she attends. You can see it when she's engaged in research, as this Army nurse is, working in a germ-free operating area. can see it as she assists in the pursuit of an elusive diagnosis by means science has only recently provided. You can see it in her deft handling of equipment, attained through her program of self-improvement. Of course, she'd be the first to admit that her enthusiasm was tinged with a bit of apprehension when she learned that she was accepted for active duty and learned she was to report for officer orientation to the Army Nurse Corps at the Medical Field Service School, Fort Sam Houston, San Antonio, Texas. For the Navy Nurse Corps, the United States Naval Schools Command at Newport, Rhode Island. And for the Air Force Nurse Corps, the Medical Service School, Gunter Air Force Base, Montgomery, Alabama. As a graduate nurse, each of these new military nurses had already acquired an open-eyed view of nursing, with no illusions that military nursing would be an easy job. And each doubts that the girls who finish their education in one of the military student nurse programs feel much different either, at first. But in a very short time, the new procedures become familiar. Each of them begins to feel the esprit de corps shared by military people. And before she knows it, because it doesn't happen all at once, each finds she's part of it, deeply happy with it, deeply satisfied by it. Each is content. There are new people to meet all the time. People within her own profession. Men and women whose mature knowledge she appreciates and respects. Men and women from whom she can gain in maturity and professional knowledge. Each of the services provides a sense of belonging in any one of its installations, no matter what its size, where friends also of officer rank can be made easily and quickly. Each of the services also offers a wide variety of programs for the military nurse to attend. At this football game, for example, they can enjoy the relaxation and plain fun necessary to ease the normal tensions of an exacting profession. No matter which uniform she wears, a young woman's opportunity for service is about the same. Oh, there are differences, of course. They're bound to be. For example, the Navy nurse quickly learns to call the floor the deck and to tell the difference between port and starboard. The Air Force nurse learns the effects of altitude and rapid decompression and the meaning of Valsalva. While the Army nurse soon learns the meaning of bivouac and finds the helmet can be quite comfortable. although all are part of the same defense team and have many things in common, each service has its own pride, its own traditions that give it its own personality. Each of the services considers the patient's welfare paramount, that nursing is an art and a science involving the whole patient, body, mind, and spirit. Each of the nurse corps provides the finest and most modern equipment for the saving of life and promotion of health. Skilled training in the use of equipment is also provided by each. The teaching and the learning is continuous in all three of the services, in formalized, thoroughly planned, in-service education programs, and further study in colleges or universities. Each of the three services provides a lifetime career for the nurse who wants it. The opportunity to serve her country and at the same time to advance professionally in a general way, or in some specialty of her own choosing. For in military nursing, advancement is the rule rather than the exception, where the outstanding career officer can attain the rank of a four-striped captain in the United States Navy, a colonel in the United States Army, or a colonel in the United States Air Force.
Hear my prayer in silence before thee, as I ask for courage each day. Grant that I may be worthy of the sacred pledge of my profession and the lives of those entrusted to my care. Help me to offer hope and cheer in the hearts of my countrymen, for their faith inspires me to give the world and nursing my best. Instill in me the understanding and compassion of those who led the way, for I am thankful to you for giving me this life to live.